to welcome you here to this afternoon's symposium on securing shark conservation. This symposium is run by myself, Nick Dulvy, and Rupert Ormond in the corner here behind the camera from the Save Our Seas Foundation. And this is our chance really to highlight and underscore some of the plight that sharks are in, but also to highlight some of the activities that scientists and policymakers have been undertaking over the last decade to secure a broader future for sharks and rays. We have this symposium time here, which will be a standard traditional conference format of short talks followed by short questions. But we'll have more of a chance to elicit discussion and input from all of the rest of you who haven't had a chance to input in a discussion session that will follow in this room shortly afterwards between 7 and 9. And if you stick around, there might just be enough pizza to keep you here. These are the symposium speakers: Sarah Fowler, Mahmood, Ernie Cooper, John Carlson, David Shipman, Sonia, and Dave Ebert. But in addition, this discussion group will start off with two talks by Thomas Peshak, the photographer from Save Our Seas, who will give us a photographic journey, and Claudia Lee from the Shark Truth, who will tell us about doing something about consumer demand for shark fin soup. So you might have noticed that there are some questionnaires out there, and this is really our chance to elicit from you some ideas about what you can do to help. We have, the Shark Specialist Group has very limited capacity. There are only 306 people that contributed to red listings, which means that we've got to save 4 sharks each. So we'd like you to tell us how you can help engage and build capacity and help deliver some of the solutions that we're going to hear about today, and some solutions that we haven't thought about. So please take the opportunity to provide your input and highlight 3 actions, or up to 3 actions that you can contribute to help save sharks. And Lindsay will be at the door collecting your forms in as you leave. If you want to take a bit more time over it, you can go to our website, and there will be a link on the front of the website on the www.iucnssg.org website. And these are just some questions to start you off thinking. What can you or your organization do to promote shark conservation and fisheries management in your country? What are your ideas and priorities for advancing shark conservation and management measures in key developing shark fishing nations, notably Indonesia, India, Pakistan, Mexico, Malaysia? What can marine conservationists and scientists do to change the stance of Japan and China, given their power and generally anti-shark conservation stance at international and regional fora? There will be an output. The Specialist Group is very good at producing reports, and in the longer term, a report's not going to save anything, so we've got to think ahead to an outcome. So the only way we're going to monitor the degree to which any of this activity is going to work is by re-red listing all of these species and seeing to what degree we've forestalled extinction. And we've seen a template of this in the Bird Red List Index. So this line, the black line, shows you the status of birds at the moment. The red line is where birds would have been if we had not undertaken conservation action. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce our first speaker, who's Sarah Fowler, who's spoken already today on CITES, and she's going to talk about the role of international treaties in shark fisheries management.